Hello everyone, GenmaTheSamurai here, and welcome to part 3 of Metroid 2 Return of Samus, and I'm joined by...
GoldenTalesGeek, once again. I'm pretty much here for the whole game, so...
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put up with my dulcet tones for a while, folks.
That's fine. You're cool. Hey, any of you guys be dissing him, alright? Alright? I'll fight you.
Yeah. I'm not really fazed by people who diss me on the internet anymore. You know, I just kind of either block them or ignore them. I mean, like this one person who I didn't even know, like they just started their Twitter account and they started razzing me for some reason, and I'm like, I don't even know who you are, but I'm blocking you.
Yeah.
And I also reported their tweets for harassment. So.
Yeah. I also think I have to like backtrack through this darn tunnel like 3 times. It's friggin' annoying.
Also, I was going to mention this actually when you were going through this part in the last episode, but I don't know why, but the rock textures that they give these tunnels in this part of the game kind of freak me out a bit. It's almost like you're like traveling through like a really big mouth, and the spikes are like the teeth and stuff, and it just looks like...
No, I think this game actually does have some pretty, like, I mean, yeah, it's super old Game Boy, and I understand, like, again, this partly, like, what makes the fact that there's, you know, this fan remake so cool is the fact that, like, in, like, at least in idea and concept, there's a lot of really cool thematic stuff going on.
Yeah.
Like, you are just kind of going deeper and deeper underground and stuff, you know? And, like, it's just everything gets weirder and weirder as you go. Like, for example, now there are, like, living floating platforms. The frig is with that?
I don't know. I don't think you see those kind of things in the later Metroid games, so I don't know.
Yeah. So, it's definitely, like, interesting. I do like it from a visual aspect. Yeah. And it's also partly why I went with the black and white version. I know it's like, yeah, you know, it might... like, seem at least first glance, like, kind of more boring this way, but it does actually add a little bit to the atmosphere. I don't know, it's like watching an old black and white movie, where it's kind of like, you know, the lack of visuals actually, like, you know, adds a sense of, I don't know.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, yeah, or in some cases it kind of helps you understand in the time it was made, or whatever, like, or even the time that it takes place in, like when I was in middle school, I read the book To Kill a Mockingbird, and we watched the movie based off of it, starring Gregory Peck as part of that whole unit in my class, and actually watching the movie in black and white versus a colorized version actually helped me really understand the time period in which that book takes place in a lot more than if we had watched the colorized, like the digital colorized version of the movie. Yeah. So. I mean, for those who haven't read To Kill a Mockingbird, I don't know if you're into like super feelsy books, but if you want to get a really dark view of like how racism has really affected things in the Deep South back in like the 30s, that's a really good book to read to really give you an idea of that point in history. I mean, it's poignant, it's sad, there's happy moments. It's a roller coaster of emotion, that book. There's so much. It's probably one of the most feelsy books I've ever read, really, honestly.
I read it in.
I actually teared up a little seeing that book, reading that book too. Like some stuff in there that was just heart-wrenching. But. Yeah. But anyway, but enough of that. Let's lighten things up.
Yeah. Metroid! Metroid killing!
Metroid.
Yeah! Okay. So, also, thing with this game, never forget that after killing a Metroid or something, if you are by a missile recharge station, use it. Because if you ever run out of missiles and you're nowhere near a recharge station, have fun.
Yeah, not many enemies drop missiles in this game, and I kind of find that annoying. It does kind of the similar thing like in what Zelda Link's Awakening did, where only certain enemies drop rupees and only certain other enemies drop heart. Whoa! So, yeah, it's kind of like certain enemies drop missiles, certain enemies drop energy in this game, and it's just really kind of bothersome, honestly, so...
I mean, if you want to, like, I will say this, though, there's a lot more enemies who drop health than missiles, and, yeah, that's really annoying.
Yeah.
In instances where you need to grind health, though, it's great. Just remember to use your missiles as sparingly as possible, especially at this point in the game.
Definitely.
Oh, man. Well, regardless, yeah. So, now we're going to be going to the next major area. We are, like, pretty much, once we clear this next part, we're, like, 90% done with the game.
Yeah.
Like, so, super short game.
Yeah,
Right.
nothing wrong with that, though. I mean,
Yeah.
it is a Game Boy game.
Well, yeah. I mean, Metroid games in general I found actually are pretty darn short. With the exception of, like, okay, I do know one thing. The only ones that are going to probably take a really long time in this marathon are probably going to be, well, if I throw Other M in there, yep, that's definitely going to be the longest one. But, Other M aside, Super Metroid and Fusion.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
The rest of them, not so much.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah. So I can now go down here. Do, 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 do,
Down
do,
into the depths of SR388.
Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. It's just, I like the tune.
Yeah, me too. It's a good piece of music.
It kind of grew on me though, because the first time I played it, I didn't like it, but then I think it was just a sound chip, and then I was like, okay, I like it now.
Yeah, certain things just grow on you after a while. I mean, the longest time, because of the internet being the internet, you know, I didn't really like Zelda 2 all that much until I finally sat down and played.
I still hate Zelda
and
2.
I recognize that it's insanely difficult, but at the same time, I couldn't enjoy parts of it. And plus, if it weren't for Zelda 2, we wouldn't have magic meters in Zelda. So, you know.
I guess
so it was the first game in the series to have the magic meter, which we now have since then. So.
Yeah.
Although
okay. I want to say, wow, that block.
Yeah, no kidding. Although I still maintain on some level that A Link to the Past was when they really started delving into the mythology of like Hyrule and all that stuff with the 3 goddesses and all that, because they were actually mentioned in the manual for A Link to the Past. So.
Yeah.
And also like with the localization that the TV port of kind of make things a little more explicitly tied to Ocarina of Time from a story standpoint, you know, where they're kind of
Come on! I don't care. I just want to
Metroid Prime pinball, dude. Come on. But
okay, this is the one reason why you would probably not want the plasma beam, is you can't like hit enemies as easy. You kind of have to have the precision. Okay. I don't know why I make these weird noises. I make weird noises a lot.
That's alright. I've made my share of frustrating noises too. Like when I did that one of my videos that I put up recently that you watched. So
you should watch me attempting the Ganondorf challenge with my cousin, because do you know what the Ganondorf challenge is? It's a Smash Bros. Melee thing.
Oh, that! Yeah, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was... Yeah, I vaguely remember what you're talking about now.
Yeah, I uploaded a video, or I streamed it, and so you can actually find it, and pretty much everyone was talking about it in the chat, and I didn't realize until I watched the footage later, and I was laughing so hard because it legit just sounded like I was having sex. It was really weird. Like, it straight up sounded like I was.
I actually remember one time I was, this was a few months ago, I was co-commentating on a friend of mine's live stream, and he was playing System Shock 2 blind.
Oh god, no! Fudge these things!
Oh god, it's a xenomorph. Or also known in other cultures as an Metroid.
I hate these things! Fudge these! I hate... Okay, literally... Okay, I should have gone for the screw attack first! Okay. How many missiles does it take?
Let me see here. Hang on.
Okay, well I killed it.
Missiles.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not as much as an Omega, though. I know those ones, like, oh god.
Yeah, the Omega ones... Oh, no, that's actually an Omega one you're facing, actually.
No, that one was... No, the Omega ones are the ones after that.
Oh, wait. No, yeah, you're right. And mine. I stand corrected. It's 20 missiles.
Okay.
What we're facing. Yeah, sorry about that. My mistake.
How many for the Omega?
The Omega 30, according to here, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not as bad as I thought it would be, then.
Although, with some reason, it's immune to, somehow, but for some reason, when the Omega Metroid shows up in, excuse me, in Fusion, spoilers, you can only use the Ice Beam to defeat it, so, I don't know.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, consider I'm gonna give it... We'll see what I do about that.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Regardless. Okay.
Did you get him?
Yeah, I did kill that one. Yeah.
I was kind of looking at the wiki when you probably killed it, so I didn't really notice.
Yeah, no, I killed it pretty quick after he showed up, but like I was just freaking the heck out.
But as I was saying about Zelda earlier, about like A Link to the Past kind of being like almost like kind of sowing the seeds of what would begin the whole mythology of Hyrule and all that, even if it was just in the manual, but and stuff like that, and also kind of adding in little bits to the localization of the GBA version where they kind of make it imply that the events of Ocarina of Time are its backstory and all that. So I love when fiction.
Oh, not another one!
Oh boy.
Friggin'! I can't attack it from below! Ah!
Yeah, I believe according to the wiki, its weakness is what is it? It's the face and the back. So yeah, no pressure.
Ah! Friggin' thing! Ah! Come on! Ah! Friggin' get down here! Ah! Back off! Back off, I say! That was a lot of my health.
Threat capacity, hostile.
No, they are the worst enemy in this game. I mean, the Omegas, their biggest problem is that they just take a lot of hits, but they're not actually that scary.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Actually, they're kind of about, like, around the same level, though, because they do a lot of the same attacks. The only difference is Omegas have, like, fireballs, but they, like, stand still while they're doing that, so they leave themselves more vulnerable.
Yeah, I think they're actually, like, energy bursts, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So crazy.
Oh, well, I got the screw attack. Oh. Oh,
yay!
Okay.
Screw you, enemies! Screw all you!
Alright, well, one moment. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Okay, so, let's go.
Yeah, apparently, again, I had something quick to take care of.
Yeah, it's just picking up boxes and stuff, so, yeah.
Heavy lifting, use those muscles.
Yeah, if
we pump you up. Anyway, sorry.
Pump you up. Oh god.
I know, I'm thinking. I haven't done my Arnold Schwarzenegger impression in quite some time, so I'm a little rusty.
God.
Hey, screw attack!
Man, the interview from that. I don't like. So that was like for like a movie thing, right? Because out of context, it's really funny to hear.
I think it is. I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, with the
I haven't seen Schwarzenegger in a lot of stuff lately, so. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just kind of was. Hang in there. I saw something that kind of popped up on my computer. I'm like, what the heck? What's with Steam all of a sudden? And then it's like, oh, it's a Steam update. Okay.
Okay. So I'm actually gonna save the one in that doorway right over there for later. Okay, can I just say that the space jump controls in this game are kind of booty? They're like...
Yeah, they are kind of wonky. I'm with you on that. That kind of the space jump kind of threw me off for a while. When
I mean, I'm glad it's in this game. And it's still a cool power up. It's just like there's times where like it's like going, oh, I waited too long.
Trying to pepper them with missiles.
Yeah, But I'm just like, hey, I waited too long to press the button. Now I am just falling forever. It's like,
and energy replenishment. Yay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that I have the screw attack now. It's gonna make this a lot less stressful just doing this, but...
Definitely.
Like, you know, I think that's probably why the damage jump thing is in this, in case you mess up.
Oh my flippin' god, really?
I think, because, yeah.
My Steam just restarted, and I just received a little ad saying that, as part of their midweek madness this week, they're selling the entire 5 Nights at Freddy's franchise for 66% off.
Mm.
I'm not a fan of that series, personally, but, you know, whatever.
I mean, I get why it's popular. I don't dislike it. I mean, it's not...
I'm not saying I dislike it either, but it's just, I just don't see the point of getting it. Right?
I personally can't handle, like, horror games, so that's my thing.
I can really handle in any capacity are the Castlevania games, really, so.
Friggin'! Why in this room?!
Yeah, that's just jerkish. I'm with you on that, where it's just you encounter that whole monstrosity thing.
Well, there we go. That could have gone worse, sadly.
It could have, yeah. At least you were
Damage jump!
To be fair, though, at least you replenished your health before you faced him, otherwise you could have been dead.
Oh, I would have been dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do know, like, before I leave this area, I definitely need to, what am I even saying? Oh yeah, I need to make sure that my missiles are restocked at that one station that's right by here. Actually, in, the remake, this area actually has one of the coolest moments in it. So, yeah. Actually, the current demo is super far into the game. It's, like, pretty much, like, I think I'm gonna say it's, like, 80% of the game, probably.
Wow. That sounds awesome.
So, yeah, it was this area, which pretty much after this is just, like, pretty much the... I'm just gonna call it, like, the main Metroid lair, and then the end of the game.
The inner sanctum, as it were.
Yeah, so, yeah, no, remake, super far.
Yeah. Looking forward to trying it out myself. And I'm hoping it'll be compatible with my controller.
Yeah.
And plus, if I do...
It is for me, so, I mean, it should be. It's like an Xbox One.
Well, I have a wireless USB controller for Logitech, so...
That should probably work.
Okay, just with a lot of my Steam games, so... And as well as my emulator, so...
I think it's really important to the developer guy because he knows, like, you know, it's definitely like a gamepad game.
Oh yeah, because when I first started getting into emulation, when I tried playing Super Metroid on a Super NES emulator with my keyboard, and things would cramp up something awful, so I was grateful when I finally got myself a USB controller that I was able to play games properly.
It would be worse for that one because, like, so think Zero Mission if it was if it actually had a lot of challenge to it. Like there are boss fights that, like, just are almost like Mega Man levels of, like, testing your ability to just jump around and shoot things.
Or the Shine Spark puzzles, like that one I was talking about.
Oh, God, don't bring up Shine Spark puzzles. Don't bring up Shine Spark puzzles. So I had a 100% Zero Mission, and ow, my soul.
Yeah. Interesting bit of trivia you might not know, though, but the final boss in Zero Mission, when you face off against Mecha Ridley, or whatever it's called, it's actually a lot more difficult if you have 100% of the items in the game.
Yeah, no, I realized that firsthand, because I, like, tried fighting him with that, like, without being 100%. I was like, oh, this boss is easy. Then I went, and, like, I 100% of the game, went and fought him, and then I was like, I keep dying!
Yeah, I didn't even know
fudge this part.
And this part kind of confused the hell out of me when I was younger, because I didn't know what
and there's a missile tank down there that I am very tempted to just kind of say screw it to. Did I do the right one? Yes.
Yay, you got the last energy tank.
Okay. So actually, One moment.
Hmm?
Hopefully, video... Okay, I'm gonna exit out of that. Okay. You know what I'm
When in
doing.
doubt, consult a map, folks.
Okay. So we're like in this area. Aha! So that's what it looks like. Mm-hmm. Okay. Just gotta make sure that that's in the record. Yes. Okay. Well, we're here. Let's do this! Alright, now for me to figure out by myself where it is. Definitely. Definitely by myself. No help whatsoever.
All by myself. Nobody else. I don't know where I was going with that.
You were going beautiful places, my friend.
If you say so.
Okay, so... There we go! Hey, phone! Ah! Every time.
We'll be back in the tick.
Okay, we're back. So, now I gotta get back.
Yep. Good luck.
Alright. Okay, we're back. Cool. Yay for maps!
Indeed. Yeah. Sometimes when I had trouble like getting things in Metroid games, I used a map myself. I had to do it for Super Metroid recently, so
Yeah.
playing it on my new 3DS. So, well, I say recently, it was more like a month or two ago, but still, I was like, what the hell? How am I gonna get this super missile tank?
Oh man. You know, side rant that I've mentioned before. Friggin' Nintendo, just make the Game Boy Advance games be playable on the 3DS already. What the fudge?
Yes, I mean, I understand Metroid Fusion and a few other little Game Boy Advance games were like part of the ambassador program.
Well, just make it cost money because it's free for them.
Yeah, I know, right? It would be awesome.
Whatever.
And plus, you know, the GBA is a handheld, so I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fun to play Game Boy Advance games on your TV if you have a Game Boy player, but seriously, come on.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of games that just feel straight up strange to play on a console. Like, oh gosh. Actually, particularly on the controllers, I'll admit. Like, what was it? Like, the gamepad. I'm not gonna lie, like, say playing Golden Sun in particular, is just like, it feels so weird.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, I mean, I bought...
I play it on my TV if it's like with my Game Boy player, but still, yeah, it is different on your TV.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, either way, we got the earthquake, and we can now progress farther. One moment though. I'm just gonna switch windows. There we go. Oh, we're at 29 minutes, but I also know I had to like leave for like what was it, like 5-6 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go for like another 5-6 minutes.
Okay.
So 35 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trimming the fat, as it were.
Indeed. Oh man. So, gosh, taking away the map, I'm a little bit tripped up, but I also know where I'm going a little bit. So I played this enough that I actually do have this game surprisingly in my memory, considering how black and white it is. So, most of the time, if you don't know where you're going, and when you get back to the main hub, here's the tip: keep going down. If you run into lava, then you're going the wrong direction.
Sound advice.
Just keep going downward. Like here. Frick! Ah! These guys keep jumping me. Actually, those enemies look really interesting in the remake.
Did they, like, redesign them or something?
So they look, at least in these graphics, they look like they have, like, flower arms or something, but I guess, like, the guy gave them actual, like, saw blade hands.
Oh, yeah, that's really freaky. or like a chainsaw arm, like in Evil Dead or something.
Yeah. Okay.
I like the Evil Dead series. It's creepy in places, but it also makes you laugh. You know.
Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of it. My brother showed me like one of them one time. But
well, the original was a straight up horror movie, but the later ones and also the TV series was.
I forgot to refill my missiles. Oh, this could backfire in my face so bad.
So to speak.
This could backfire in my face so bad.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Now, which one was it that he showed you? Was it? Like...
it was the medieval times one. It just is.
Army of Darkness, the third one. Okay. That was like the first one I saw too. So.
He wanted me to like, I don't know, see how goofy it was or something. I guess so.
Well, it's goofy and it's creepy at the same time, and yeah.
I like clocked out for most of it, but I do remember he did show me some boomstick thing.
Yeah, this is my boomstick. Yeah. Yeah. All right, you primitive screwheads. Listen up. Interesting enough, the director of that movie and also Bruce Campbell, the star of that movie, are actually from Michigan, so that's kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool that the people who made Evil Dead are from my home state. So.
Ah. Okay, cool. Oh, you know what's crazy? I don't know if they already like did filming for it or whatever. Maybe they already did and I just missed it. But fun fact. So I live in the general vicinity where they said they were going to film the new Star Wars movie.
Ooh, I am a little bit jealous. As a lifelong Star Wars fan, I'm a little bit jealous.
Yeah,
cool.
over by Napa or whatever.
That is so cool, man. Well,
oh man.
I mean, what? Oh, whoa, right into the acid.
Or lava. I think it's lava.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, actually that's kind of there, because this is also a kind of dumb thing. I also understand thematically why it's there. Replaying the game, it's kind of annoying, where it's like, okay, so you kill that one Metroid, you see the earthquake, you're like, okay, well, I guess I go back now, right? So then you go back, but then all of a sudden the area you came into it through suddenly has lava, so your only route is to just go in circles, right? Because that's all you can do. Oh look! Our first Omega Metroid!
30 missiles.
Oh, God. So I actually did hear a trick anyway, I don't know how true it is, that firing from the back actually does more damage.
Oh, wait.
Okay. So fighting these things, annoying.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I mean, they're not, like, as, like, dangerous as, like, say, the, ZETA, but, like, gosh. Oh, speaking of which, in the remake, fudge the Zetas. They fight nothing like in this, of course, because, you know, so, like, the first two ones are kind of pretty much like in the original game, but because, I guess, Fusion kind of changed how these things work or something, so in the remake, he actually changed how the Zetas
noise
are.
they make in the in Fusion is kind of freaky. Like that little high-pitched squeal kind of thing they make. It's kind of like, whoa,
Yeah,
that is just.
It's kind of like a roar version of like the just regular sound a little bit.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's kind of just the chirping noise you hear Metroids make. It's just like, yeah.
Oh, have you played the Prime games, right?
Oh yeah, I played the first two. I haven't played Corruption.
Corruption's great.
I know. I've been watching Nintendo Capri Sun Let's Play it, so and I'm like, why haven't I played this one yet?
Yeah.
And the Metroid Prime trilogy thing is on the 3DS, not the 3DS, why am I saying 3DS? The Wii U Virtual Console thing, so maybe I might just bite the bullet, get that sometime, and do that sometime then.
Yeah. Oh man, Metroid...
I'm gonna get a Wii U, that is.
Metroid Prime, actually the first one, is like one of those games that I have played like the most. Like, I can
Prime
list
1
that,
is good, yeah.
I can list it and Ocarina of Time as like games that I could totally... Well, I couldn't like necessarily play it blindfolded, but I could like almost play them blindfolded. Like, I just know them very well.
I've beaten the first Prime, but I'm ashamed to say I have not even beaten the second one. I made it pretty far in the second one, but I haven't beaten it.
I'm gonna guess it's the Temple Key part at the end of the game.
No, that's not the part that I was at. I can't remember where I was at offhand.
I do remember I got stuck at a few points. Like,
yeah, I think it was like somewhere toward this bog or something like that. The second
yeah, when I was a kid, there was one part of the game that had me so stuck. It was... Was it like the weird frickin', like, wasp boss?
I think it was one of those, yeah.
Yeah, the Chica. That thing was like, I couldn't even.
Okay, now let's start. Oh, I had that in there. I'm just checking. I'm thinking to see what game I left in there last I played it. It was Star Fox Assault, which I find to be totally underrated.
I have never... I mean, like, I played... So, a long time ago, when I was a kid, I rented 64. I kind of liked it. That's the only one I played.
The 3DS version of 64 is better in my book.
Well, I would imagine. So,
I mean, not just graphically, but I think it's just they kind of they know that it's kind of almost like they're aware that it's cheesy now, and they're kind of playing it up a bit more.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that. It's kind of a little bit of self-awareness to it as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, actually, now that we're here, I think we should end off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I think we're probably gonna be potentially beating the game this next session? This next part?
Yay!
Okay. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning into this part of Metroid 2, Return of Samus. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you guys in the next part, where we explore, I guess I'm gonna call it the Metroid Lair. So, see you guys next time. You have anything to add? Just same thing?
Same thing, check out my stuff, you know.
Yep, alright.
Line yards, you know.
Yeah.
Self-promotion, blah blah blah.
Okay. Alright, see you guys later. Alright, bye!